Welcome back to Monique and Bloom. Let me tell you, I've been fiddle-faddling around, went in the plant room to get the stuff that I wanted for the video, got sidetracked, decided I wanted a little snack, made me some sweet potato chips, got sidetracked, was looking for the name of a plant, got sidetracked, realized I had to do something in my personal business, got online, I got sidetracked. What time it is? 2:45. I normally would have been done recording by now, but here we are. Welcome back to Monique and Bloom. I'm Monique. I'm in bloom. Hopefully y'all are too. This is a plant channel where we talk about all things planty and how we bloom and grow with our plants. I don't know if I even do too much of talking about how we bloom and grow with our plants. Do I? Maybe my messages do that. Message? I don't know. Bright sunny day in New York. You see what it is. I asked Alexa earlier what the weather was. She said 40 something. So I went outside to go move the car and I thought it was going to be chilly. Beautiful, bright, sunny day. Warm. I can only imagine what it is now because it was nice when I went out at 11:30. So I could just imagine. We are so grateful for the sun because we're not going to talk about what we went through every single time. But here we are. You saw the title of the video. Spring has sprung over here. I had so many options about what I wanted to make today's video about because I got some inspiration from some friends and from some people in the plant community, other content creators. But I decided to just start here because since it's the beginning of spring, I wanted to show y'all how spring has sprung over here already, right? I got food on my... See, this is what happens when you eat on camera. This is why you don't need to do it, right? Anyway, how spring has sprung already. And then we can chronicle as the spring goes on and summer and fall, how things have grown from the beginning of spring. So I got a few little things I want to show y'all. A few little things. Now, if y'all saw my short yesterday, this is the plant I'm going to show right now. This is an African violet. This is my only African violet. And she in bloom, honey. And I know that little video was just a little snippet, so you didn't really get to see her in all her glory. But y'all don't even know, you don't even know how when I first got the plant, there was no bloom, right? And it was about half as much of these leaves, all of the leaves. But then it grew, and it grew to maybe about a little bit less than this size. And then it just went, well, the frost of 2025, I cut it all the way back, threw it in the cabinet when I finally got the cabinet, and then it just started to take off. I don't know if y'all know, you know how we feel about them purple backs. Gorgeous, right? But then over the past couple of weeks, I started to notice she was in bloom. I said, honey, don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? So this African violet I got from a company called Do Violet. I'll put the information for y'all. And this one is called, I don't know, K's Simply Put. So this is what she's gonna look like. You know what? When I bought her, if I'm being honest, when I remember buying her, the stock picture that they had on the thing, all I remember, it could have had it, but all I remember is seeing this. And I was like, oh my gosh. That's all I needed to see. Because I wasn't interested in blooms and flowers. If I did see the flower, it wasn't what sold me. It was this that sold me. I was like, this creamy and it's fuzzy. I said I want it. But when I went back on the website, should I insert the picture or should I just show y'all? Does it come up clear for y'all? Y'all can see. So that's what the blooms are supposed to look like when they come through. Have you seen her? And she is well on her way. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb while we here. Since I'm not recording them. Do y'all see this? This thing is in pond. It's in a small little self-watering. And oh, she even got more. Child, it's blooming all over the place. But she sits in the cabinet, so it's high light, high humidity. I don't know. And it's just so much new growth. Do you see all the babies just... Spring has sprung down to Monique and Bloom. Spring, it looks like a painting. Like, can y'all see how all of the leaves, it's like a little painting. gorgeous. I know when I went in there the other day and saw these blooms, I like to fall out. I said, "Oh, look, you could just see it. Look at that. It's coming. You better get ready. Get ready. Tonight. I wish it was tonight. Come on. I wish it was tonight. African Violet, K's Simply Put. I don't know who K is, but she in her word. She is in her word. And some plants you want to give up on. This wasn't one. When I had to cut her back because of the frost of 2025, I was like, look at the backs. Look like a head of cabbage, right? I love it. Do y'all love plants that have colored on it? And unlike like we was talking about the begonia crackling rosy, you can't tell what color the spots are supposed to be because the back is red. So you can't really, this is purple on the back and you have no idea what's going on in the undercarriage. In the undercarriage, you would have no idea. It's just a little surprise. You want a surprise? It's just a surprise. Honestly, I could talk about this for the whole video. Don't ask me what I would say, but I'd find something to say. But K Simply Put. I can't wait to update y'all on this. I'm throwing her back in the cat. Let me see. We have, I was saying she's in pond. When I got her, she was in soil. I think I transferred her to pond when I put her in the cabinet, I think. But either way, she's doing fine in there. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 points where flowers can come in. I'm so excited. I was going to say hold my hand, but you ain't got to hold my hand. I got this, boo-boo. I got this. Let me not get cocky because you know how that goes. You get cocky and next thing you know, you be rolling in the deep. Singing, we could have had it all. And you messed up the thing because you're being cocky. All I know is I'm throwing her right back in the cabinet. Soon as this video is over. Because you ain't going to catch me slipping. High humidity in ponds, self-watering. A lot of light. That cabinet light is on. It comes on at 10 a.m. and it goes off at 8. 10 hours. She happy. I'm going to be watching you while I'm doing my video. I'm going to be watching you. What else we got over here? I got a snack and a drink today. Sweet potato chips. Slice the sweet potato as thin as you want. You can use a mandolin. I sauce it with avocado oil, smoked paprika, everything bagel seasoning, and a little bit of garlic. That's my massage motion. Massage it, throw it in the air fryer, 350, 20 minutes. Flip, at the halfway point, flip it, 20 minutes. Okay. I'm going to try not to be chewing on camera because it's rude. Okay. Next plant. The next plant we want to talk about is the Philodendron Majestic. I got a new leaf. It finally unfurled. Okay, let me just show y'all. So y'all remember it came with this leaf, and these 3. Let me take her out of the... we love our things. Let me take it out so I can hold it properly. So it grew this new leaf, and I was a little disappointed, if I'm being honest, because I expected the leaf to be bigger. But, it's growing. That's the main thing. So this is the new leaf. And then there's another one grown. Let me see if I take this off. Maybe you can see. Maybe from the back. You can see. There you go. We got another new leaf coming right there. So we healthy. And I don't know. I want to say the next new leaf looks even smaller than this one. But I can't really tell. It's not done growing before it starts to unfurl. So I really don't know. But we are still happy with this Majestic. Again, this leaf, a little disappointing, but that's okay. It's the first new leaf in my care, and acclimation, all of the things. It has what it needs, a little trellis. And I am hopeful that it's going to grow. I kept it in the same stuff the man had it in. It's soil, looks like a little perlite in there. And it's doing what it needs to do. Y'all see them roots? He told me he always keeps, never let it dry out. Never. He said never let it dry out. He was serious about that thing. He said he always keeps like an inch or inch and a half of water in the little reservoir cup. You see mine bone dry. Hard-headed. But it's still moist. It's still more than moist. Do y'all have words that make y'all feel a little weird? Does moist make y'all weird? Some people be getting all crazy. Look at that leaf. Mm-hmm. So you can see why I was disappointed by this leaf. It's smaller. Should it be more green? Has it had enough time to get more green? It look a little deformed. But that's all right. That's all right. So it's in here. I have it leaving in self-watering. And I don't plan on changing it out of here. I don't see why I should. I got her popped into my little Black Girl Magic planter. And off to the races we go. Philodendron Majestic. She's your queen to be. She's majestic. Or she's gonna be one day. She's a princess. But princesses are majestic too. They just waiting for their turn at the throne. She waiting for her turn. Do you like it? Do you like it? We got growth and new growth, so we are excited about that. Down to Monique and Bloom. How was your weekend? I said I wasn't going to chew on camera. I got it right here in front of me. What you want me to do? You want me to not eat? What am I drinking? I got some nerve. How you invite folk to your house and be rude? How rude. Who used to say that? Rudy Huxtable? Keisha Knight Pulliam on The Cosby Show? How rude. Frozen strawberries. It was a lot. It was like half of a small sandwich storage bag. Frozen strawberries, half an avocado. I had a homemade almond and walnut milk mix. So it's almond and walnut milk. Some cinnamon and some vanilla. Oh, and some hemp seed hearts. Tastes like a strawberry milkshake. You asked, so I'm telling you, because you asked. All right. I really should have started with this plant because y'all probably tired of seeing it. You're probably tired of seeing it. So I just wanted to get it out of the way. But I saw, this was right in my face. How could I not? Captivating. She's royal. She's royal. All right. If y'all tired of Mr. Jose, I'm sorry. But Mr. Jose grew the new leaf, held on to it, held on for dear life, grew the second leaf, held on to the first leaf, because y'all know my struggle was every time a new leaf come out, the old one dies. So we got the first leaf in my care. Not the first, because y'all know I done lost like 5 or 6 leaves because they kept, every time the second one came in, the first one died. But since being on this new kick, having a new attitude, he's feeling good from his head to his shoes. This one came in, held on. Then this one came in, held on. And y'all seen it. We got a third leaf. Did I show y'all this last week? Oh my goodness, if I did. Forgive me. Third leaf coming in. Mr. Jose ain't never seen this much action in all his life. Mr. Jose don't know what to do with himself. Y'all probably tired of him. I'm going to put him down. He got 3 leaves coming in. I can't wait to see what he going to look like. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. You will find me. I'm pulling him back over here. Because I be looking at other people's Jose Buonos and I'm like, why? What am I doing wrong? And I couldn't figure it out. And maybe Mr. Jose got the memo. Maybe Mr. Jose got the memo. This is your last chance, brother. Brother Jose. Brother Bruno. This is your last chance. And if you don't shape up, you gonna ship out. He got the memo. Sometimes you got to threaten folk and things. Not really. If people don't want to be in your life and do what they got to do, they just got to go. All right. Is that a message? I don't know. It's certain people, it's certain relationships that you're supposed to endure a little bit more with because that's what we're called to do. And then there's other relationships where it's like, bye. Mr. Jose got the memo. That's all I know. He was like, oh, he got it all the way together. But we gonna see, honey, because you just never know. You just never know with these plans. You can really be going in one direction, have all the, I didn't tell you what he working with. Y'all already know, but just in case there's anybody who's new to the channel, pond and self-watering. And that is where he will stay. He has seemed to like pond more than soil. So moving on to this next plant. Only people who are really close to me know my struggles with this plant, the philodendron summer glory, and how it was a big, glorious plant when I first got it. It wasn't a casualty of the frost of 2025, summer 2025. But I don't know where I went. Maybe it was. Did I ever have it in the bedroom? I don't know. Because I did move it to the front. I think it might have been a casualty of the frost of summer 2025. Because it was back there, but then I moved it to the front. But by then, it had done gave up the ghost. And again, seeing other people's and, oh, it's so easy and the leaf is all juicy and mine wasn't juicy anymore. And I was like, what do you need? Cut it all the way back. And for the longest, I'll say from maybe September up until just recently. Because it was just recently that this new leaf came in. It really was just recently. And then just recently, the second new leaf is coming in. So this is all new. And it may not be exciting for you, but it is for me. Because I don't know if this gets the love. Because I was going to say, I do love this plant. I don't know if I love it anymore. If I was running out of the house and it was burning down, it ain't making it. Sorry, Summer Glory. Maybe you will redeem yourself and reveal all your glory this summer and get back on the top of the list. Maybe. But right now it's a work in progress. And that's okay. It's okay to be a work in progress. She is in soil, little chunky soil in a cover pot, self-watering. She just got a nice healthy water. So I'm happy to see the new growth. Do I pay attention to her like I do the other stuff? No. And sometimes that's what they need, just to be ignored. Go sit in the corner, baby. Sit in the corner and get your life together. And we'll talk when you got your act right. So we'll see. Summer Glory. Well, just the story behind the plant. Michelle and I brought it together at the same time, same plant. Of course, hers took off to the races. If I could get a picture of hers to insert to show you what hers look like now, I'm gonna insert it. So that's what she's working with, and this is what I'm working with. And yes, conditions and environment and all of that, but I wasn't expecting. But again, the frost of 2025 took a whole lot of folk down. A whole lot of folk went down last summer. So we're happy for the progress. Philodendron, summer glory. Spring has sprung. New growth means things is happy. When things are growing, that means the environment is right. That means the soil is right. The conditions are right. They're happy. So I'm not complaining. Now this is not a new growth situation. This is y'all lucky I'm not taking it all to the head. Cause it's delicious. Y'all remember let me take it out of here. Even though I love this pot. Or maybe let me not take it out of here before I make a mess. Let me just keep it together. Okay. My obovata. Remember it was tall and the roots was going crazy. I didn't even know if it was roots that could go in the soil. I didn't know what was happening. But the kind people down to the channel let me know that those were water roots. And because it was in the humid environment of the cabinet, it was reaching for the moisture in the cabinet. Isn't that something? I think that was so fascinating. But honey, it had to get chopped down because between the roots going all over the place and just it's getting tall. And if y'all know me, y'all know I love a full plant. Now tell me this don't look even better. You're lying. You're lying if you don't tell me this obovata looks even better. So it was the main mother plant, and I was able to cut off 2 pieces and stuck them in here. This is a leca and pond mix. Roots is rootin'. So I'm hopeful. At first I was like, maybe I should take the 2 pieces that I cut and like prop them separately. But I was going to prop them in either pond or leca anyway. Well, probably not leca. I probably would have tried to root them in leca anyway. So I was like, I'm just going to put it in with his mother. Let it be with his mother. You taking it off his mother's situation before it's ready. Let it be with his mother. And see how it do. I'm so happy with how that looks. I want to take it out of here and not make a mess. But I don't know that that's possible. It's not possible. I was trying, but I can't. Because I really want to like tip the plant all the way over so you can see it. But anyway, I'm really happy because it's full now. And if it continues to grow the way it's been growing in the cabinet, like it's going to just, oh gosh, it's going to take off. Y'all see that variegation? I saw you. I heard you in the back. Stop talking and show the plant. Show the plant. I enjoy this plant. I enjoy it. It gives me no problems. It sits on the top shelf of that cabinet, right under that light. Same thing, 10 hours a day. High humidity. And you know what? People I see with Hoya, and this Hoya in particular, they keep it out in ambient humidity. So, I mean, I don't know that it needs it. Like, will it perish if it's not in there? I don't know. You know what? It won't. Because when I first got it, for the longest, I just had it out. And that was fine with me. It was fine, but it wasn't thriving. It wasn't living its best life. But y'all know when I got that cabinet in December, and damn near everything I threw in the cabinet. And it took off. So, does it need the cabinet? No. Does it thrive in the cabinet? Yes. So, I'm going to keep it in there for as long as I can. I mean, at the end of the day, there's not unlimited space in my house to buy multiple cabinets that have, more space. But as it gets taller, I guess as it gets taller, I can prop and share, And that's what I'll do. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, honey. Don't nobody be thinking that far in advance. It's one project at a time. And then when we get to the bridge, we'll be like, ooh, what am I going to do? We'll be all stressed out. We'll still cross that bridge when we get to it. Hoya obovata. Is it Splash? Hoya obovata Splash. So that was just the update on chopping she up. Oops. Sorry. 2 more plants. This ain't going to be a long video. I ain't going to be before you long. How was y'all's Easter? Speaking of them pastors who say they ain't going to be before you long. And talk for another 45 minutes. Mine was good. So I hope y'all had a good weekend. Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? I don't know if y'all remember my aglaonema red. Surprise, surprise. First of all, when I went in the room to get this plant, I saw a surprise. And I was going all crazy because I knew what I was bringing it out here to show y'all. But then I saw something else. And now I'm looking at it again and I see another surprise. I might as well bring it in frame, right? I just don't want y'all to see it before whatever. This is so pleasing to me because this is the only plant that I have in pond with no drainage and I can't see it. It's not so I don't know what's going on in there. I don't know when it's dry. I don't know nothing. So I'm shooting in the dark with this. And I've been doing so well. What I wanted to show y'all, remember when this was growing out? And I was like, is that a root? Is that a root growing up? I couldn't tell. It was like a cream color. Or is it a new plant coming up? I couldn't tell at that point. I am pleased to say it is a leaf, honey. We got a whole new leaf growing. But I went in the room and saw that to bring it out. And then I saw another one. Y'all see it? Can y'all see? Can y'all see? It's another plant coming up. So, honey, she is happy in here. And whatever my timing, my routine has been with watering, it seems to be really happy in here because we got 2 new plants coming out of there. I've never had that happen before. And just now when I was looking, I don't know if I showed y'all this last time or not. I don't be remembering. I don't think so. We got bloom. We got 2 flowers coming up on our aglaonema red army. Somebody clap. Somebody clap. She's happy. I remember the last time there wasn't the blooms weren't there. I remember saying the newest leaf was the smallest one. And so that gave me a cause for concern because I'm like, I'm thinking it's thriving in the pond with the no drainage, but if the newer leaves are coming out smaller, maybe it's not as happy as I thought it was. So this one was coming out. It's still small, it's still unfurling. Then this one was coming out even smaller, and it still is. We have another new leaf coming out, but then we have the flowers. So perhaps, knowing now that we have flowers come out, perhaps the leaves are coming out smaller because it's focusing its energy on these flowers and or the new growth that's coming up. So maybe I don't need to be too worried because, and this is the thing now, if I know that the plant is taking energy away from growing bigger leaves to focus on the bloom, the flowers, there's a part of me that's like, let me just cut them off because I want it to focus on the foliage of the plant, right? But I also want to see what it looks like. Let me look. Let me Google and see what's this plant called? Aglaonema. What's it called, y'all? Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Red Army. No, is it Red Army? Yes, Red Army. Aglaonema Red Army flower. What does it look like? Is it worth it for me to bother? Oh, just like a lily. It looks like a all right. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Do I want to I don't know. I'm gonna let it do what it do for a while. I'm not gonna cut it now. I'm gonna give it a month or so. Because we got 2 whole new plants. Remember how this big one which is green now. I don't know if you could see it in the video. Started out like this. It was just like a cream tip, and I was like, are the roots growing up out the pond? Honey. And another thing I was concerned about, was it going to be like a tall, leggy? Because I always see these aglaonema tall and leggy, and I ain't got time for that. I'll cut a joint back in a heartbeat. But I don't have to worry about that. As this is growing taller, we got new plants growing up. So we're excited about that. I'm going to keep the flowers for now. And I'll keep y'all posted. Don't you know no good? Such a pretty plant. I mean, I was so inspired last week. Thinking about this pot. One of my fellow content creators, she did a pot video. And I said, I got to step up my pot game, girl. I got to step up my pot game. So one of these old days, I'm going to the plants that I know I want to get a new pot for, I'm going to write them down, probably take a picture of them, and head on down to TJ Maxx or Goodwill, a thrift store. We don't have we do have a Ross. We just got a Ross up here in Gateway. And it's probably a couple of some other stores that I can go to for like cheapy, probably Goodwill, the thrift store would be probably the best place to get some good pots, because child, she has some funky pots. Chula, you know I'm talking to you. You know good and well I'm talking to you. Them pots inspired me. My goodness. Inspired me. That was not my note. Teddy Pendergrass. Why did I butcher that song like that? My latest, greatest inspiration. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, Teddy. And sorry, Chula. You ain't deserve that. Let me see. I think I got one more plant left. This ain't going to be a long video today, y'all. Y'all thought I was pulling out the new plant? Nope. She's back. Return of the Mac. Daddy, return of the Mac. Sometimes they just be calling and you got to answer. Who am I not to answer? Put on your red dress. My. All right, last but not least. If you saw this short yesterday, then you saw this plant in the background. I'm not even doing it. I'm just pulling out. Yeah. If I was watching this channel and seeing this, I would be so excited. Because y'all remember when I was sitting in that room and I unboxed this plant and I was fiddling with the leaf and the leaf dropped off and it was a whole thing. It said it was a Sinbad pink. I wasn't seeing no pink. I'm like, they sent me a Sinbad and everybody said, throw it in the cabinet. It's gonna grow. Y'all see? And y'all see them blooms. I love how the blooms just dangle. Dangling. They just dangle. New growth. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the new growth in there. What a fool I would have been if I threw this plant away. What a fool. Because I wouldn't have known. But I trusted the people and I trusted the process. Do y'all see? It's in pond, self-watering. No drainage. I got this little thing down to the discount store, $4.99, $5.99. It's like a solid as a rock. It's solid. But it's so pretty. And I thought when I saw it at the store, I said, oh, this would be pretty for this. What? You know, sometimes you see the back of a plant and you be like, ugh, turn it back around. I don't want to see it. Look at the composition of the bloom. You got that top light colored round part. Then you got the middle part that's shaped like almost an upside down heart. Then you have the part, I don't know the parts of a flower, but the part that has the jangling, I don't know what to call it. but it's not even a regular flower. It's so extraordinary. And then the fact that it hangs downward, I mean, I'm new to begonia, but I've never seen anything like this. And there's so much new growth in here that you guys can't even see it. It's nothing but new growth in here. What a fool I would have been. Silly of me. Silly of me, Denise Williams. If I would have chopped up this plant and if I would have thrown it away. Like, sometimes those disappointments, child, turn into the greatest joys. Ah, that was a word for me on today. I'm not going to get emotional. Sometimes the greatest disappointments turn into the greatest treasures. Sometimes you just got to hold on. Okay. Y'all trying to get Monique and Bloom emotional down to the channel. Yeah. Do y'all see that? Amazing. Where did I get this plant from? Hold on. Let me see in case somebody is inspired, because I mean, I'm sure you can get it anywhere, but I know y'all be wanting to know. Because when it's me on the other side, I be wanting to know. And when I ordered it, I it was during the cold. So, I have to be fair with the fact that it wasn't that it wasn't packaged properly. It wasn't the company's fault. It was it was cold, and it was really cold. It was like extraordinarily cold. Plant Hoarder, planthoarder.com. Let me see. I'm giving people free publicity. Give me $1. Hold my hand. Plant Hoarder, planthoarder.com. Um, it wasn't their fault. It was just the weather. I mean, I don't even know if they had packaged it. I don't even know if I got the heat insurance. I don't remember. I didn't. I don't know if it was an option. And I was like, oh, I'm rolling the dice out here. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up. Rolling the dice. It was inexpensive. And I was like, if it don't make it, it don't make it. No big. Silly of me. Yeah. Do y'all see these leaves? Sinbad pink, y'all. Put on your red dress. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to close out this video. I'm just so enthralled by the growth of this plant. And I was down to Chula's page the other day, and she was saying, warning, you getting into begonias, if you give them what they need, they gonna grow, and then what you gonna do? I done told you earlier, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share. I mean, I'm clearly gonna share this plant because I can't keep nothing too much bigger than this. And ambient humidity, people have them out in ambient humidity, or and again, ambient humidity ain't the same in March, April as it is in November, December, at least not in New York. So it's like, if it's too tall for the cabinet, I could keep it out. It would get the same light because I have lights on my other shelves. But that humidity, now I'm gonna have to invest in a humidifier. I mean, I have a small one, but I've had, back in the day when I had a humidifier, I was new to it, and it wasn't like a top fill one. So I got really annoyed. I got to unscrew this thing, and it was like a whole thing. If I have to do it again, I obviously know more now. I get a top fill one, get something that looks a little more discreet. I put it in the back. Are y'all even listening to me? I wouldn't be. Maybe you are. I'm just saying. I can't take this out of the cabinet and have it suffer. So I will be prepared when the time comes. Mm, mm, mm. I'll be prepared when the time comes. But as for now, she's in the cabinet. She's still got at least a foot more space. And the cabinet shelves are adjustable. So I could take it down and give it more space. It just now takes away space from the next shelf, which just means we got to rearrange. We just got to shuffle stuff around, put the smaller plants. We'll figure it out. So we probably got more time than we think. Because I'm just going to read something about this leaf. Pretty in pink. I mean, what else can we say? We made it through another video. We had the Majestic, we had the Obavada, we got the African Violet, we got Mr. Jose, who got his memo. We got Summer Glory, and we had Spring has sprung. Spring has sprung, so I'm excited to see the progress of these plants over the next few months. Like by the end of the summer, if they're doing this now, if everything remains the same, I can only imagine what they're going to look like at the end of the summer. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for believing in me. Y'all believed in me. Y'all held my hand. I think that might have been the first time y'all held my hand, because when I was playing with them leaves and that leaf fell off, that was a genuine reaction. I was like, this is some bull round round. This is some bull round round. But y'all held my hand and we made it together. We made it together. Thank you for holding my hand. Thank you for rocking with me another week of Monique and Bloom. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what y'all want to see. And tell me what was y'all favorite. Little jangling. Stop messing with it, Monique, before it fall off, right? Thank y'all for rocking with me. Let me know what y'all want to see and what y'all like best. See you next week. Bye.